Hi, welcome back. We'd like to really wish a personal thank you to all the teachers, and I'm going to do so. But before I do so, I just want to share a thought that came to me when I was reading the last Perek of Melachim on Friday. Bene Yisrael come full circle. We all started from the beginning, and a lot of us could appreciate this. Yehoshua brought the Bene Yisrael into Eres Yisrael. Sefer Shofetim was the famous theme, En Melech B'Yisrael, Ish HaYashar Be'enav Ya'aseh. Until we get to Shemuel, where we start to build the Melucha. Finally, Melachim, we reach a place where we finally have a religious center, and then the downfall, the slow digression, all the way towards the Hurban. And I was reading the last Perek of Melachim, and we read about Sidkiyahu. Last one, he's a puppet king. We have a vassal state now where pretty much we're at the end, and he's running away. He's being chased. He's being chased by Bavel's army. He rebelled. And Vayirdefu Hail Kastim Achar Melech, and they catch him. Where do they catch him? Be'arvot Yericho. The same place where Bene Yisrael entered into Eretz Yisrael, where they started their journey, that's where they're coming full circle. That's where they're ending. And we read further. We know, we went into Sefer Shemuel. Well, let me start from Melachim. After Sidkiyahu, we're out of a king. Monarchy is over. The Davidic dynasty is finished. We have now a governor. The king of Bavel appoints Gedaliah ben Achikam. And even that's not going to last. We don't even have a king. We're leaderless, and we still have a rebellion. This whole revolution internally within Yehuda happens. Where does it happen? Anyone? Mitzpah. Very good. Mitzpah. What happened in Mitzpah? Mitzpah was the place where we anointed our first king. Monarchy started in Mitzpah, and it's ending in Mitzpah. We can't even have a governor in Mitzpah. And we look at the Beit HaMikdash, which we finally built, this religious center that Shlomo HaMelech built up. And that, of course, comes crashing as we see all the kelim and all the vessels taken away. We come a full circle. We entered into Eretz Yisrael, and now we're exiled in the same place. We built a monarchy, and we lost it all. And now, we don't even have a religious center. And Sefer Melachim ends off this full circle. And I'm going to read you one of the last Pesukim in Sefer Melachim. After the revolution, after Gedaliah ben Achikam is killed, the people can no longer stay where they are. They're petrified of Bavel. They just rebelled against Bavel. And what does it say? Vayakumu chol ha'am mikaton ve'agadol ve'sarei hayalim vayavo'u Mitzrayim. They went back to Egypt. We're back where we started. We read about this book, and as Rabbi Harold and many people point out so nicely, it's not a book of history. It's a book for us to learn from. It's a book for us to learn not to repeat our history. And now we finish off this chapter, and we go now and we enter into the later Nevi'im, more the Tochecha, totally different perspective on what we saw till now. And with that, we'll introduce Rabbi Harari. Before we do that, I'd like to personally thank all the teachers, and we're going to present all our teachers with a certificate of appreciation and a Tanach. But the Tanach we're going to present them is the Keter Aram Sova. We couldn't get it on time over here, I couldn't find a distribution place in America. So it's coming in from Israel. This is exactly what it's going to be. It's the Aleppo Codex with a little companion volume. It's really a beautiful set. Rabbi Joey Mizrahi, I don't see him, but Sally, you here? Sally, could you come accept it for your father? He did such a great job. That's it. Rabbi Joey, you had a... I'm going to talk to the camera. You have a certain tone when you teach, and you manage to get the point in a very concise way. You really put us all to task when you finished all your Perakim in 10 minutes. And we all worried about the amount of editing we would have to do, but you left us pretty well, and we really appreciate it. You did a great job. Thank you a lot. Mrs. Marjorie Salem, Mom. You were one of the first people I approached to teach a Sefer, and you gave me the encouragement to go forward. We saw the enthusiasm you put into the book. I think all of us really appreciated it. The amount of time and effort that you put in was really, we all saw it through the Perakim taught. Really, thank you so much. That was a great job. Rabbi Gad Dishi, you're not here. We weren't expecting you to be here. Lives in Alon Shvut, really a Tanach scholar. And Rabbi Gad, if you're watching this, you added a new dynamic to our classes, really filled with content. Even the Perakim of building Shlomo's home, you went over and studied it. You went next door to your neighbor and learned it with an architect just so you could appreciate the value of what was being done. Really did a great job. Thank you so much. This is your certificate if we ever see you. And last but not least, Mr. Del Shabbat. I particularly enjoyed listening to your classes. You made them come alive. You internalized them. And at times I really felt like I was there experiencing the Navi as we were going across. Even at points I felt like I was listening to Dr. Hagi Banarzi sometimes. But it was really excellent. Thank you so much. Really, all the teachers, you guys did a great job.